Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to the review of The Last Kind Words, the first studio album by the band Devildriver. Today we're celebrating the 15th anniversary of the record, so I've decided to listen to it once more to see if it still holds up or not. So the first Devildriver song I've ever heard was Digging Up the Corpses. It's a B-side from their first album. I don't remember when I've heard it, but it was before 2008 for sure. And in 2008 I've decided to check the entire discography. Back then The Last Kind Words was the newest album. I liked it the least from the discography back then. The album was mixed by Jason. I love his style of production. Every album he does sounds good. The Devildriver's music here is a mix of groove metal and melodic death metal. The lineup is the same as on the second album and the next few ones. Here's my setup. The production is tight, as I said before. The message is diverse, songs are about different topics. Vocally, the album is great. Death's vocals are perfect here from the beginning to the end. They're not the same as on the first album. I think back then he had the best voice. Instrumentally, it's a mixed bag. And structure is basic, typical verse, chorus, solo, chorus stuff. Let's rate individual songs. Not all who wander are lost. This is a quote from Tolkien. The song is a good opener, it's nothing special. I really enjoyed the drumming on this record. The riffs on this song are mostly great. The bass is quiet on most of the album. There are some songs that it shines through, but it's not this song. As I said, it's just a good opener, 7 out of 10. Clouds Over California is a better song for sure. I really enjoyed the chorus here and the melodies, 8 out of 10. Bound by the Moon, I think it's one of the weakest songs on the record. It's not bad, but it's not great either. It's just decent, 6 out of 10. Horn of Betrayal. Now this one I really enjoyed the riffs here and the vocals, everything. It's a good song. A little bit too repetitive for my taste, but it does its job, 9 out of 10. These Fighting Words is another song in the vein of Bound by the Moon. It's just decent. You're not going to remember it after listening to the entire record. 6 out of 10. Head On to Heartache, Let Them Rot is another song that is better than decent, it's just good. I really enjoyed the melodies here and the solo. Besides that, it's nothing special, 7 out of 10. Burning Sermon. Now this is a banger. It's a song that stands out from the rest of these tracks because it's very memorable. Like, I haven't heard this album since like 2013, and when I've looked at the tracklist I already knew that Burning Sermon is going to kick my ass, and it did. Perfect song, I love it, 10 out of 10. Monsters of the Deep is a song that has a weird tuning. It's very low. You can hear the bass at the beginning, which is very nice. I enjoy this stuff a lot. It's almost a perfect song, but it kinda drags on too long for me. But everything is perfect here, so 9.5 out of 10. Tyrants of Truth is a wasted potential for me because the first minute of this song is legendary. I adore every second of it, but later it falls off. It's not as good as it was at the beginning, but still a great song. I think it's above great, but not that above to be called a legendary song or a masterpiece, so 8.5 out of 10. When Summoned, on the other hand, is a masterpiece. It has that wild, trashy energy, it's fast, it has amazing riffs that remind me kinda Gojira. It has that scrape thing that Gojira does. The vocals, everything shines through. Check this shit out, it's a perfect song, 10 out of 10. And the final track, The Axe Shall Fall. I really enjoy this song. It's better than the first track or Head On to Heartache. It has its own identity, 8 out of 10. And there's also a special edition that has a bonus track called Damning the Heavens. It's just a good song. You're not going to remember it after listening to it, but it has a nice chorus and riffs, 7 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable, you're not going to skip anything, the flow is fitting, the songs are very similar to each other and they flow well. Replayability, hell yeah, it's a good album. if you'll count the numbers, you'll see that I should give it a great score, but I cannot because some of the songs are very repetitive and have no identity. This shit is not memorable. After a week of not listening to this album, you're going to forget half of these songs. It's sad, but it's true. The first two albums, on the other hand, are very memorable. And it's weird because I don't have any childhood memories with this band at all. I started listening to this stuff at the same time in 2008, and for some reason I couldn't ever remember this album. The first two I would remember, the next ones I wouldn't remember. I remember the last one from 2020, Dealing with Demons, I think. It has some memorable stuff. I hope you've enjoyed the review. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!